To mulch the grass, we need to use a blade that is structurally different. It hasn't got the same amount of wind power or vacuum power as does a collector blade. Instead, it's designed to create a swirling effect of the air on the underside of the deck, rather than that airflow through to a grass collector. This swirling effect under the deck also relies on there being no grass chute for the grass to escape, or that chute being purposely plugged up. And so the pieces of chopped grass get caught up in this swirling airflow. This exposes them to multiple chops of the blade. And with the mulching blade's multiple cutting edges on each end of the blade, which is unlike the collecting blade that usually has one cutting edge on each end of the blade, those pieces of grass get chopped multiple times before falling to the ground as tiny pieces. These tiny pieces then degrade into the soil and re-fertilise the grass. But one of the downsides of mulching is that they're not very good at cutting long grass. The grass has to be cut quite regularly for the mulching system to work optimal, because long grass can clog this system. But, however, if the mowing is done quite regularly, they are quite good at chopping wet grass. We can conclude that mulching is better for cutting in the wet, and it fertilises the soil, and we don't have to go to the trouble of emptying a grass collector. Its downside is that you have to mow the grass more regularly to keep it from getting too long and clogging up the system. And of course, because it's not collecting the grass, instead it's dropping it down onto the top of the lawn, we don't get that clean, tidy look like we do when we're collecting the grass. But there's far more to mulching and collecting and lawnmowers in general than what I've mentioned here. This is just some of the basics. And if you like that video, then you might like this one. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe and I'll be back soon. Thank you for watching.